Hey guys, Dr. Patrice Carter here, Christian life coach, motivational speaker, and author, and I'm with my better half, Dalton Carter.
Hey everybody.
I told Dalton that we were going to do a nosy to introduce ourselves to the world, but he refused. Let's see if we can get him to do it.
Yeah.
So that is a good segue into our topic on today, which is communication, or lack thereof. So to open us up, I came up with this diagram. I put that over Dalton's face now. But what it means is there is an S which stands for sender, and then the R stands for receiver. And when you communicate, there should be a meaning behind it, which is received from the sender to the receiver, and then there's noise on either side. But what happens oftentimes is communication fails due to noise, cultural differences, etc., communication issues, and this is what happens. You get the point. So Dalton felt as though this would be a great topic for Ask Dr. Carter on Friday. So let's talk about it.
Yes, absolutely. So how we got on the discussion is we were actually in a video chat with a friend of ours, and we kind of noticed that there was a delay in the audio, and so the revelation came to me that we're not properly effectively communicating with each other. We're transmitting, but she's not receiving. She's receiving what we're saying at the same time that she was trying to talk.
Right.
And so, again, the thought came to me, how many times in our conversations with our clients, our audience, our target audience, or whoever, even in relationships, especially in relationships, do you overtalk that person? If you're a person that has a lot to say, and you're trying to effectively communicate with that person, and you're wondering why he or she is not getting what you're saying, it could be because you're transmitting but they're not receiving. Two transmissions can't go out at the same time. They do, it'll end up with, like Patrice was saying in her little diagram, it's going to be nothing but static. It's going to cancel each other out. So you can imagine, even on the receiving end, if two people are waiting to sit back and receive, nobody's saying anything. So either way, there's no effective communication going on. That's the definition of communication, is transmit and receive. So that's something to think about when you're talking to your clients. Are you listening to what they're saying? Are you receiving, or are you just literally just transmitting all the time?
Right. So let's leave them with some talking points, communication points. So one communication point that I took from what you said is to, when you send your message, wait and make sure that it was received.
Right. And if you have a problem with that, there's something, basically going back to the conversation we had earlier about the video chat, we realized that because of the lag time, we needed to transmit, and as they do in the military, we needed to break. And what that break does is it gives you a little buffer time in between the time that you've transmitted and they receive it on their end. And so once they receive what you said, give them a chance to kind of meditate on it a little bit before they transmit. So as they're meditating on it, you shouldn't be transmitting even more. You shouldn't be talking even more and giving them more, because what'll happen is they'll have to dump that just to hear the next thing that you just said. So again, you're leaving a meeting not even realizing what just happened, and that happens a lot.
So number 2 is allow time for processing, right?
That's it.
And then the third point is knowing the type of communicator that you are. I tend to process quickly and transmit quickly. Having said that, those are the areas that I need to work on. So third,
I tend to process slower and transmit slower. So you can imagine how our communication is between each other. Okay, you can bring it down now.
So this is Dr. Patrice Carter, Christian life coach, motivational speaker, and author, and
Dalton Carter.
So we want to remind you today, work on your communication. It's important for relationships, business, and ministry. We love you and we wish you a happy Friday.
God
Take
bless.
care.